Okay, I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of how I generate articles for Rankwyz. Here we are in Content Foundry. You can see I've created a project for Rankwyz debt management. Within that project, I've put two scraped keywords of articles, rather, bad credit and debt management. I've also included some authority links. Which I've scraped earlier and put in. Lots of edu and .gov things, and so that's all set up. That's all I've done for this, except for add my two major keywords, main keywords: debt management, bad credit. So that's done. Save that, and now we just go to create. Project is the same one, article debt management. And here we're going to select the article authority links only, and we can make some tweaks to this before we generate. If we go to the output files, here it's automatically selected the template from the last setting, and so we can see the titles. I want to use the title template algorithm. It's basically 10 million basic titles that it just inserts your keyword into, and it makes very readable articles. I always have that. I find the other ones are a bit random, not so good. Got title must contain my primary keyword. We saw that was debt management and I think debt consolidation. I want uniqueness to be unique to this whole export, and title length 6 words to 30 words. So you can play with this as much as you want. This is for spinning. I don't have spinning for Rankwyz. I find it doesn't deal with spin files very well. The next main setting is settings for content. Here I've got mark-off readable. There's quite a few choices. I suggest you play around with it. I find this is absolutely fine. Again, unique to export. And here I've set 300 words minimum to 700 maximum. You could change this to 1,000. There's nothing stopping you to mix it up a bit. Again, you could change that between characters, words and sentences, but I don't see why you'd change it from words. Here is where you can really drill down and add some real uniqueness to the content that's generated. Citations, where it'll take a quote and you can link to original content. I'm not using this. This is quite a new feature. It's obviously very powerful, especially for sort of local search and things. This is very useful, the decoy intro. This gives you the first few sentences that are very readable. Although I believe it affects your uniqueness, it means that with something like your Rankwyz blogs, you'll probably stand a better chance of going undetected if someone is manually checking out your article for spam. It'll withstand, a quick glance. Here you can add lists like bullet points. So if I turn this on, it would say 14% of the generated articles would have links. I may as well keep this in. You can do the same for quotes. I'm not going to use quotes in this, and also for subheadings, and there's no reason why we couldn't add subheadings. Again, so 1 to 3 subheadings and 23% of the subheadings, put them randomly over the article, and we don't need to spin them. And keywords 2%. I don't worry too much about keyword density. And then let's move on. So again, no spinning, forget that for Rankwyz, just creates problems. Image, here are 60% of articles will have images. This is just pulling it from the scrape sources we did before. And video settings 21%, with here a maximum of 1 to 3 images and just 1 video, distributed randomly, no spin. And then links, we're talking about authority, so I want 75% of my articles to have 1 to 4, actually I'm going to change that, 1 to 3 authority links, and that's it. And We want individual files for Rankwyz so we can upload them. Forget all this, no spin, none of that. We don't need to worry. So we'll save that and we close it. We don't have to, but we'll close it for now. And here I'm just going to do one test article, so just one, and I'm just going to save that to my desktop. And you can see it's initializing, and it's normally a bit quicker than this, so there might be something's going on. Here we go, saving output. So here we go, it's generated the content. Let's hide that. So here's the file, put that in the view, so let's read it, so let's get it in a bit, excuse me. So some answers on Swift programs of debt management. As we enter the new year, the media is full of advice about how to get out of credit card debt. Featured experts regularly proclaim the benefits of budgeting, knowing who you owe and making a plan to get out of debt, all of which are proven strategies. So as you can see, it's very, very readable. If we go through, we can see inserts from the image and another 2 images, and here's one of our authority links to nyc.gov, credit card debt reduction, and that's that. It's quite a long article. So as you can see, it would withstand a bit of manual review. Obviously not, if you keep reading it, it'll start making, but I'm sure it'll not make quite so much sense, but for a spun article, that's brilliant. So we'll close that. I'm happy with that. So pull back up this. So let's say we want 300 articles. We then export them to, I'm going to put them into Dropbox so I can easily pull them up from my desktop. So we go Content Foundry, so let's do new articles, new folder, debt. So now we're creating 300 articles. It's going to be uploaded directly into that folder. And that's it, it's done. That's how quickly this works. So now we look at the Dropbox folder. If we go into debt, there we go. We can see them all coming in. Essential breakdown of elegant tactics for debt management. And you can see these are all great articles. They're all using this article template that comes built in. They all look perfect. Nothing spammy at all. You can see it's all building it, uploading it to Dropbox. And there we go, 300 unique articles all ready for my Rankwyz blog, and that took a few minutes even with explaining it. So there you go.